MLB analysis Friday, July 12th. Guys, we're back. Yesterday, a huge day. 2-0 in the analysis. Blue Jays outright winner. And the race, a close one. Closer one that I would have liked, but we won. And that's the important part. Back in action, back in momentum. Now, before I start, guys, as always, if you're enjoying this, if you're learning, if you're leaving comments below saying that you're winning, all this good stuff, please share the show to a friend. That's all I ask for. Ask them to subscribe, ask them to like, ask them to comment. I'm going to continue doing this more and more. Now, guys, you guys might be aware, but Monday, the All-Star Week starts. So it's Monday through Thursday. There's really no MLB action other than the Home Run Derby and the MLB All-Star Game, which I typically don't take, right? I think that's gambling at its finest. I might throw a bonus play, but no official play Monday through Thursday. Now, you guys know as well that I only do this on the weekdays, Monday through Friday. So next show will be next Friday, unfortunately. Now, I have a special promo for you guys if you guys are looking to get these weekends plays. Today we might have 2 plays. I'm going to give you guys one as always, but if you guys want to get Friday, this weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and I'm going to add next weekend as well. So 2 weekends in a row, you can get it for $97. So the 2-for-1 this weekend, lock it in. You guys are seeing it. Momentum's coming our way, and this weekend's going to be big time. I love today's slate, guys, and as always, I'm in my BetMGM app. You guys see it right here. Yesterday we took the race for 3,000. Good win. Should have taken the Blue Jays, but we stayed put. One play at a time, one day at a time. Wins, right? Marathon, not a sprint. So here we are, right? Now, let's get to today's action, guys. Got 2 main plays for today. As always, first thing we look at is OBP, Texas Rangers, Detroit Tigers, Oakland Athletics on the top of the board. Surprisingly, Chicago White Sox, San Diego Padres, Houston Astros in the bottom. Now, guys, today's games, really like a couple games. I'm going to talk about the first one that I'm eyeing, and it's Detroit versus the Dodgers, guys. The Dodgers are struggling significantly, and they're facing the ace of the league in Screwball. This guy's probably going to be winner, and it's going to be a big game. And they have Detroit as favorite in this game, guys. Now, I don't expect the support to be all over the Dodgers today. Maybe a majority, but not something too significant. I believe it's going to be more 60-40. So when you're looking at money and all that good stuff, it's probably going to be even. Now, when have you seen Detroit favored against the Dodgers? That's a question to ask yourself. And at the end of the day, the Dodgers are the Dodgers, but they're making them underdogs for a couple of reasons. They're playing bad. They've lost 4 in a row. They traveled yesterday to Detroit. They're missing key players, and they just haven't been able to figure it out. Now, a key thing for this game for Detroit is to take the lead early on. They need to take the lead early on because the Dodgers bullpen is rested, guys, and it's one of the best in the league. If they take the lead, it's going to be tough for Detroit to come back, but I believe today Detroit will take the lead. They're in the top of the board with OBP home runs. They're playing extremely well, and they're at home. They have momentum. So when we pull up the matchup, right, obviously the Dodgers dominate, not really 6-4, but you look at Detroit over the last 7 games, they're 6-1, guys. They're 6-1, whereas the Dodgers are 2-4 over the last 6, right? So the Dodgers are trending downwards. Obviously, they played a tough opponent in the Philadelphia Phillies, but today's not going to be any easier with the pitchers that we have lined up. Now, let's pull up the matchups really quick so you guys can see what we're looking at today. When you look at the matchups, right, Paxton's been seen once by Canna, and I believe Canna is injured today. So let's pull the injuries up because there's a lot of teams that are injured, guys, a lot of them. So Canna is questionable for today. Let's see. That might be insignificant if he doesn't play. And then on the other side, the Dodgers have not seen Screwball. They have barely hit him other than Biggio. He said 1 RBI on him, right? And that was late in the game, nothing too significant. So pitching matchups rather even. Detroit is a hotter team right now. They are at home. They have the better pitcher, a pitcher that should be able to go long in this game, at least 5-6 innings pitched, and win this game for the Detroit Tigers. Now, is it my favorite play of the day? No. There's one game that I'm looking at today that really stands out to me. And as always, guys, I told you guys, I'm going to give you guys, as always, my lines and my spreadsheet. So I had the Dodgers more even, obviously respecting the Dodgers for who they are. And Vegas had them a little bit different. Now, I like the Tigers in the play, and that'd be my main play. Now, Texas at Houston, guys. This game, to me, is money. And here's a couple reasons why. You got a team that's leading right now in OBP in the Texas Rangers, right? Along with that, you have a team that's rested, which is most important. They had the day off yesterday. And their bullpen is rested, which is key, right? I'm going to pull up right now this game so you guys see what I'm looking at. Both 7-3, both trending upwards. Houston did play yesterday against the Marlins. They did use some of their bullpen to close the game out, something to factor in. Texas is well rested. Injury-wise, I think this is a big part. Jordan Alvarez is questionable for today. Now, the line opened up at -162, and we'll pull it up right here. Astros, -156. Minus 160, minus 155 is where it opened up, and it's pushing downwards with all the support coming in on Houston, as you guys can see right here, 74%. Now, I personally don't believe this is a reverse line movement. It's more the fact that there's an injury pending in Jordy Alvarez, which he's our best player. He's a game-changing player. So, in my opinion, this game is lined correctly. Now, I see a lot of value in the Houston Astros, guys, and here's a couple of reasons why. Hunter Brown, we took him on Saturday, spoke about him really well, but after further analyzing his games, there's a couple of things that stand out to me. His run right now, he's 4-1, I believe, over his last 5 with a 1.60 ERA. Significant, like that's amazing. But you look at the teams he's faced, right? He faced Detroit when they were in a slow run, White Sox, Colorado, and Toronto when they were in a slow run. So did he face great teams? Not necessarily. When he did face a great team in Minnesota, he got popped for 7 runs in 6 innings pitched. So I believe the Texans have similar bats to the Twins. The Twins are obviously hotter right now, but OBP-wise says that the Rangers are hotter. Now, another key stat here is April 5th they played, and Texas destroyed this kid in 3 innings, 5 runs in 3 innings to Hunter Brown. You look at Haney on the other side, yes, he's gotten hit, but 2 earned runs in 3.2 innings when they played last time out. That's not too crazy, and they have a rested bullpen. Haney could pitch 2-3 innings today, and they have a rested bullpen to close the game out. So it's something to factor in where Houston doesn't have that necessarily because they use a lot of their bullpen yesterday for their win 6-3 against the Marlins. Along with that, let's look at how these guys are hitting over the last 5 versus these pitchers, guys. So hitting against right versus left. Look at this stat right here. Last 5 games. Houston is averaging 2.3 runs over the last 5 games versus lefty pitchers, whereas the Rangers are averaging 7 versus righty over the last 5 games. The Rangers are trending upwards. Pitching matchups is rather even. Now, of course, we look at the matchups, and this does favor the Houston Astros a little bit. Let me pull it up right here for you guys. Houston Astros, Texas Rangers, matchups, right? So Altuve has hit him well, Alvarez has hit him well, Bregman has hit him well, Dubon has hit him well, right? Whereas Texas has only one player that has seen Brown really well in home runs, and that's Garcia. They have a couple RBIs on him, but these guys have way more RBIs, and Bregman has seen him really well, and that's the top of the lineup, right? So that's a little bit scary. Now, Alvarez might be out today. He's questionable. As of now, I don't know. The full lineups aren't out yet. You guys know this. I do this in the mornings. So sometimes the lineups, I don't know them, right? I'm just making a prediction based on what I know, and I don't believe Alvarez is going to play today. But neither here nor there. If he does play, I'll still go with the team I'm going to take, which I'll give it to you guys right now. So matchups-wise, yes, I get it. It's a little bit more skewed towards the Astros. But altogether, guys, you got a team that has seen Brown, hit him for 5 runs in his first matchup. He just got popped by the Twins. Regression, right? After facing 4 easy teams. Haney has been pitching well over his last 7 games, and we can pull this up right here. Last 7 games, he's trending upwards in a good way, right? Last 30 games, 3.80 ERA. Last 15, 3.35. Last 7, 2.95. So he's trending upwards, and he's a solid pitcher, guys. That's why the Texas Rangers have him. Hunter Brown is a little bit more unpredictable. And like I told you guys right here, majority of the money is coming in on the Houston Astros, and understandably so, but I personally don't understand it. I think it's a very big value play for today in taking the Rangers plus money, guys. Plus money, but I'm going to play it safe today, and we're going to take them plus 1.5. Now, before I let you guys go, there's one more game I want to talk to you guys about, and it's the Yankees at Baltimore. They made Yankees favorites in today's game against Baltimore, and I don't know why either. I think this is a great play to take the Baltimore Orioles. They've both seen each other. This matchup was played actually a couple weeks ago, if I'm not mistaken. So Garrett Cole gave up 2 earned runs that game when Baltimore won 6-7, and Povich gave up 1 earned run. That was the same game they both faced each other in Baltimore as well. So this matchup's already happened. Yankees aren't playing well. Neither are the Orioles. The Orioles are not playing great right now. It's a matchup that I stay away from, but I would take the value play in this play. They're both trending downwards, but the pitching matchup isn't that skewed as it seems, right? They're both pitching pretty similarly. Cole is getting back on track. It's going to take him a little bit to fully start pitching the way he used to, right? So I think this is an even matchup, and I take the value play at plus money for Baltimore. Now, that's not part of my analysis, but I just wanted to give you guys that because I know a lot of people are going to go on the Yankees, right? Yankees, Yankees, Yankees. Everybody takes the Yankees. And I had a lot of comments like, yo, stop fading the Yankees. Why? We're making money fading the Yankees. So with that said, guys, Rangers, they fade on Hunter Brown. They hit him for 5 runs in 3 innings in this first matchup. Hunter Brown just got hit by the Twins. His ERA over his last 5 games is a little inflated because he's faced bad teams. And then along with that, you got a Rangers team that's leading the way in OBP and a healthy team with Semien, Seager, Garcia, you name it, right? So we're going to go into the BetMGM app and find our play for the day, which is Rangers plus 1.5. And I would sprinkle a little bit of money line, guys, but I want to gain momentum. I want 2 wins in a row, and that's the most important part for today. Getting this dub and moving on and forward to the weekend, which is filled with value plays. So you guys know tomorrow there's probably going to be 2 plays, and Sunday as well. Really like the plays that are lined up for this weekend. Really starting to feel what's going on. And like I told you guys, I think in a couple shows ago, a team to look out for right now is the Toronto Blue Jays. They're going to heat up, guys. Look out for the Toronto Blue Jays and the Texas Rangers. So Texas Rangers plus 1.5 against the Houston Astros today, Friday, July 12th for 3,000. Bet placed. All right, good to go, guys. And as always, if you guys enjoyed the show, if you guys are learning, if you guys are making money, share the show with a buddy. That's all I ask for, and I'm going to continue doing more and more of these. And I'm going to continue doing this through NBA, NFL, and all that good stuff. But obviously, it's a value exchange, right? You guys subscribe, you guys comment, you guys give me that value. I'll be looking out for you guys and doing more of this. That's it for today, guys. Enjoy the weekend. And as always, if you guys want the weekend plays, the link is below. And you get 2 weekends for the price of 1 this weekend. Lock it in. Let's win some money. And I'll see you guys next Friday.